Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph, and today we're just gonna have a chill evening chat about my Shadow and Bone predictions for season 2. If you have read any of the books, or even just seen the Netflix show, season 1 covers the first book of the Shadow and Bone trilogy. What we have been told so far from the news about season 2, which is coming out on March 16th, we have been told that this is going to include information from books 2 and 3 of the Shadow and Bone trilogy. We also have a cast from Six of Crows duology. Since they were incorporated into the Shadow and Bone season 1, they're also going to be incorporated into season 2. So stay tuned for my expectations and predictions for season 2. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe for more content like this. I'm excited to see what season 2 has in store. So let's dive into my predictions. Number 1, I think they're going to conclude the Shadow and Bone trilogy and combine the last 2 books in the series. Not a lot happens in book 2, it's kind of slow progress, so my expectation is they're going to escalate the process so that we get through the content of both books. For my second prediction is that they're somehow changing Sturmhound, the privateer. He has a secret identity, and because of the way he appears in the trailer, if you know, you know, I'm not going to spoil it for you, I suspect that there's going to be some sort of magic or something else behind it, so that he can still maintain his second secret identity. So I'm interested to see what that is. Kind of wish they put some of his iconic lines into the trailer, but you know, we'll take what we can get. And prediction number 3, I think we're probably going to have extra material so the Six of Crows cast can interact with the Shadow and Bone cast, which never happens in the books. The original trilogy is just the Shadow and Bone cast, and then we move on to the Six of Crows cast for the duology. They seem to be, just from what we see in the trailer, giving us bits and pieces of the beginning of Six of Crows. Maybe we're going to get this setup or the first half of the first book of Six of Crows. I could be wrong, like I said, this is just a guess, a prediction. I know nothing more than anyone else does in terms of just watching the trailers and reading what has been published so far and shared. According to Leigh Bardugo, the author of the Shadow and Bone Grisha verse, it seems like there's also going to be something added by the writers of the show that is pulled directly from the book The Lives of Saints, a book that Alina has in the Shadow and Bone trilogy, also a book that has recently, within, I want to say the last 2-3 years, been brought to life and published. So I haven't read it. I don't really know whether that's a big deal. I think it's just kind of an Easter egg for super fans. I really enjoyed the cast and really enjoyed the series and really enjoy the books and reading the books. It's been very entertaining. I've watched the first season a few times. Each time I watched it, it makes me want to just dive into the trilogy and reread it and then read the rest of the series again. So it's been really fun to revisit. I'm excited to see what they do. A few of my other little side predictions, I'm suspecting if the twins, Talia and Tamar, if they're perhaps not going to have as big a role in this as they do in like Siege and Storm and Ruin and Rising, simply because we have the addition of the Six of Crows cast. I think that cast is going to take more screen time than some of the sort of more minor characters from Shadow and Bone. I do wonder if we're going to see more setup for the Six of Crows duology and the King of Scars duology. Kind of wondering if we get through half of the Six of Crows book in this season, does that mean that we're going to see maybe a combination of the second half of Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom in the next series? And does that mean while we have the Shadow and Bone and Six of Crows cast happening simultaneously in season 2, does that mean in season 3 we're going to have Six of Crows cast and King of Scars cast working simultaneously? I'm interested to see how that escalates as the writers continue to explore the show. So I'm very intrigued by that. Another reason I think that they're going to conclude Ruin and Rising at the end of this is because the actress who plays Alina, Jessie, she's like cut off her hair. I noticed just recently she dyed it back dark, but she had dyed it like bright, like bleach blonde, and her eyebrows bleach blonde pretty soon after filming. So I kind of got the impression with changing her look so much, she was moving on from this character that she's played and she is ready to play something else totally different. Alina, if you know, doesn't have much of a role in the rest of the series, pretty much concludes her and Mal and the Darkling storyline during that trilogy. And I'm excited to see how this cast comes together. I feel like with this ginormous cast from Shadow and Bone and adding on the new people from Siege and Storm and then adding on more Six of Crows cast members, this feels like the Avengers version of the Grisha universe where we're just bringing people left and right to have this great cast of diverse and unique and entertaining characters come together. So I'm really excited to see that and see what happens. So if you have any more predictions you want to add to this list, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you're excited, nervous about this, let me know that too. And I will keep you guys posted on how the season goes. I'm kind of debating whether or not to binge watch it or watch a little bit at a time to kind of just enjoy it and spread it out over a few days or a few weeks. But I'm very excited to see what this show does going forward. And I'm excited to revisit this cast of characters and see these new interpretations. So those are my thoughts for a lazy, chill evening here, and hopefully you enjoy them. If you like this video, want to like it or subscribe to my channel for more content. I read lots of fantasy and romance, so I try to share my favorites with you guys on this channel. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye!